Hello there. Welcome to the eye examination room here at Dream City Clinic. Are you here for the 3-hour-long eye exam today? Perfect. Let's sign you in, ask a couple of personal questions, and check your eyes out before we send you on in, okay? So just sit down right in front of me in the medical chair. And if you'd like to lay back, there's a pillow next to you and a blanket to get cozy, okay? Let me tell you what we're going to do today. So, today's clinic exam will be 3 hours long. It will be several different eye exams, some faster than other, and some slower, okay? What we're going to do is going to perform several checks on your eyes to help you sleep. That includes orbital eye exam tests, cranial nerve exam tests with the function of your optic nerves, color blindness tests, lens 1 or 2 exams to just adjust and change your prescription, light focusing tests with my pen light, and over 30 other medical exams to help you relax and sleep. Okay? Great. Just a quick sign in. Could I get the spelling of your first and last name? Do you spell that first name with an I, E, or Y? Okay. Beautiful name. Do you currently wear glasses or contacts? I'm gonna just go close to your eye. May I touch your face? Okay. Can you look at that light for me? Good. And look at the light over there. And there. Okay. Can you look at the center for me? Goodness, you have beautiful eyes. Is that your natural eye color? Your eyes do look tired though, so we're just going to be examining you really quick. How many fingers am I holding up? 2. What about now? 3. Now? 1, 2, 4. Getting a little bit closer. Do you feel like you have better vision up close, far away, or anything besides that could be a bit interesting to know? Okay. Can you see my hands up close? How many fingers is that? 2. And a little bit closer. How many fingers is that? 2. If I go far, far, far away, how many fingers is that? 5, 2, 3, 1, and 2. Okay. Quick check here with my otoscope. Can you blink for me and just count with the blinks? I'll let you know when to do it. I'm just going to be looking at each of your eyes when you blink to see your eyes dilate. So, 3, 2, 1, blink. And open your eyes. Once more, blink. And open your eyes. And blink again. Open your eyes. Your eyes look really tired. On this side, I'm going to look in now. Okay? Blink. Open your eyes. Blink. Open your eyes. Good. Blink. And open your eyes. Okay? Now just look at my hand. Don't look at the light. Just going to take a quick look. Look at my hand. Good. Follow my hand. Okay, it looks like you have good reaction. Other side. Look at my hand. Okay, keep looking. Good. Look down. Good. Look up. And there. Good. So, your eyes do look tired. We're going to attach some stickers to the side of your eyes to see which exams get your eyes to function by making them more tired. And then we'll send you off to our first exam, okay? Good. Let's take this one. These stickers connect to our computers to help us understand which exams help you relax to fix your sleep. So let's stick that right there. Just going to. Good. Then let's get another one. Okay. We're going to stick that on the other side now. Right there. Okay. And do those stickers feel comfortable? Okay, they will analyze your eyes now while the exams continue. You may close your eyes or keep them open. And we will realize your results at the very end to let you know which one was the most relaxing. Okay? It was a pleasure to see you today. And now let's check your eyes for everything. Have a good exam. Enjoy the 3 hours. Welcome to your ASMR relaxing eye exam. I am Dr. I, and I'll be performing a detailed orbital eye exam for sleep here at the ASMR Sleep Clinic. Is that correct? Good. Again, I'm Dr. I. Pleasure to meet you. Please sit down so we can begin the exams right away. Good. It says on your report you have tired eyes. May I touch your face and check? Okay, let's get up close. I'm just going to. Okay. I'm just going to give you a detailed eye exam, and a lot of people will get ASMR tingles from this or fall asleep. Both are absolutely okay, okay? Good. Could you feel that? And what about here? Okay. Quick question, how many fingers am I holding up? 2. And how many fingers am I holding up? 3. And now 1. And now 3. I always like to begin the exam as fast as possible. So let's begin with my pen light. Do you wear contacts or glasses? I'm going to put my hand right there next to your face. Can you carefully look at the light for me? Good, and follow the light. Good, follow the light. Good, follow the light. Good. Is the light too bright for your tired eyes, or is it okay for now? Okay, good. Let me know if that changes at any point. We're going to be checking and detailing the orbitals of your eyes and a visual acuity test. Test your eye muscles, your refraction, a color blindness test, and a visual field test. Okay. Look at me. Okay, can you look at my shoulder? Look at this shoulder. Look at my hand. Look over there. And look back over here. Good. So, what I'm looking for in your eyes is actually right here. I'm looking for your sclera. Okay. Other eye. Okay. I'm going to get up really close again. Can you just follow the light for me? Just follow the light. Good. 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 Keep following that for me, okay? You're doing great. Good. 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 And good. Good. I'm going to carefully pull the light away from you. Can you keep looking at the light? We're looking at your eye muscle movement test, which is also a part of your cranial nerves. Keep following the light as it gets closer to you. And for you see that over there? Good job. And follow all the way above if you can for me right up here. And is it getting difficult for you to move your eyes? Okay, we're trying to distract you to help you sleep. And look all the way down there in this corner if you can. Good, and what about over here in this corner? Good, and back right to the center. Good, okay. I'm gonna add these eye tinting eye drops now. And they're gonna set in for about 10 minutes until we need to test your eyes. What these drops do is they have a yellow tint in them, and they open and dilate your pupil so that I can see right inside your eye, okay? In fact, I'll see right through your eye to check the health of your cornea. A lot of people say this makes their eyes feel very tingly, and it does help them sleep. Now, the easiest way for you to do this, can you look down for me? I'm just going to lift your eyelid up and add a couple of drops, okay? So, look down for me. I'm just going to lift your eyelid up. I'm going to add 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to let your lids relax. Good. Let's get a little bit more of the medicine. And look down for me again. I'm going to just lift your eyelid up. Okay, and let's drop. 1, 2, 3. Good. I am going to just carefully rub that medicine into your eyes now with these little cotton rounds, okay? So just keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to get up close with it. I'm just going to and you should start to feel that set in. When we apply the drops, your eyes get very tingly, and it almost feels like a little eye massage. I'm going to test your color blindness now while the medicine sets in, okay? And I'm going to drop the lights right next to you. There goes one of my lamps. If you can see, it's a little bit darker in this room now. But I'm going to bring out 4 separate colors. I'm going to shine them next to your eyes. Let me know what color it is, okay? I'm just going to get up really close. And what color is that? I'm just going to have it scan, 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 and scan your eyes. What color is this light? In 3, 2, and 1. eyes even faster than before. Okay, you're getting sleepy. Good. Next light here. I'm going to scan your eyes carefully, okay? And let me know what you think. We're just going to scan, 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 and scan. Just scan over your eyes. And what color do you think this light is? Good. This one is green. Very good. So, it looks to me that your lenses on your eyes are perfect, and I'm not seeing any cause that there is a really drastic difference between any color deficiency with your eyes. Good. Now I like to move the light away for this specific color. Let me know. What color is this light? Okay, let's test. Get up close. Good. And scanning. This one's very difficult to use. Scanning. 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 And scanning. Any idea what color this light is that's just carefully scanning around your eyes? Take a guess in 3, 2, and 1. Good, that is blue. Good job. I'm going to turn this light off for just a second. Good. And I'm going to drop one of the lights down to 0. There we go. I have 3 lights here. And we're going to use the blue and the red. Okay. Let me know. Which light do you see first pass across your eyes, blue or red? Focus. Good. And what is that? Blue. Good. Let me know what passes next to your face, blue or red. Which one passes first? Good. And that was red. Good. Okay. Which one passes first, blue or red? Good. That's blue. Good. And what about now, blue or red? Blue. Good. And what about now, blue or red? Red. Good. And what about now, blue or red? Blue. Very good. Now, I'm going to shine the light on myself, and I want you to let me know when you see the color purple. If you didn't know, the colors blue and red together make the color purple. I'll show you. There it is. Okay. Let me know when the lights cross in front of your eyes to create the color purple. Shall we begin? Good. Good. Just keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. Good, 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 good. And when do the lights cross? Good job right there. A little bit up closer. When do the lights cross? Good there. And when do they crisscross? Good. What about now? Good. And now? Good. Good job. Okay. We're gonna add another color now. We're gonna add the color green, and we're gonna go back to using the color red. Okay, so let me know which light you see first, red or green, okay? Good. So, which one do you see flashing in front of your face first? Good. And if you see me sparkling right now, it's because my microphone has glitter on it, and the lights are refracting on my face to create the sparkles. Good. So, which color do you see first past your eyes, red or green? Just focus. Good, red. Good. Green. Okay, what about now? Red. Good. Red. Good. And what about now? Green. Good. Good. And what about now? Green. Very good. Okay. We're going to play red light, green light now. Green light means go. Red light means stop. I'm going to ask you to follow the green light for me as best as you can. But once I flash the red light, I want you to stop and focus only at the red light, okay? Good. So, let's just focus on the green light. Just focus looking at it. Good job. Good, 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 good. Good job. Good. Good. Stop. Okay. Green light, go. Red light, stop. Green light, go. And stop. Red light. Green light, go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. And stop. Good job. We're going to turn the lights back on now. You did amazing. I'll give your eyes a little bit of a break. Now, your eyes are almost totally dilated. I'm going to just quickly take a look. So, let's see if your eyes are totally dilated yet. I'm just going to put the light there. Okay. Almost there. And what about this eye? Okay. Almost dilated. Marvelous. Okay. I'm going to quickly test you once more for a color blindness test. And I have this fancy book. This is the Ishihara's test for color deficiency. And that's how I found out I'm color deficient. I can barely see the difference between certain shades of pink and purple and orange. So, I'm just going to show you a page. You let me know what number you see. Okay. So, let's look at this one right there. What number is that? Okay. And I'm going to just have you read it as fast as possible. And take a guess in 3, 2, and 1. That is the number 16. It's okay if you didn't see it. The colors are yellow and red and green on the inside. Okay, other page here. What number is this one right there? Okay, I'm gonna have you guess in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this one is 97. There's a 9 and a 7. The outside is green and the inside is yellow. Okay. Same page here. Take a guess. In this 5, last one here. Take a guess in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. This is the number 57. The outside is green and the numbers are in red. Any that you mistook for the wrong number? Okay, that's okay. I'm just going to write that down. Okay. Now I'm going to test you with Estellan's chart, but I have 3 of them. We'll decide which ones we choose. I'm going to just point at a letter, and you let me know what it says. So, from right here, what's that letter right there? It's a replica, nearly, of the chart behind me. What's that letter right there? That is an E. Good job. Line 2. What letter is that right there? That is the letter T. Good job. 4th line. What letter is that right there? What letter is that? That is an L. Good job. Last line. What letter is that right there? That is the letter H. Amazing work. Okay. What object is that right there at the top? Good. That is a tree. Good. And what's that next to it? A horse. Very good. 3rd line right there. What is that right there? Okay, that's a star. Good. And what is that right there? Okay. Good, that is a circle, but if you can see, the circle has an opening below it. Good. We're gonna go to this line right here. What object is that right there? They do get a bit more difficult the further down I get. What is that right there? Let me know in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is an elephant. It does get more difficult the farther down we go. Okay. Same line. What is this object right there? We've actually seen it before. Okay, take a look in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, that is a tree. And this is the line that people typically cannot see anything on. Can you tell me what shape is that right there? What is that? Take a guess in 3, 2, and 1. That's a star. Okay. And just to make sure, let's go to the last line here. Any idea what that is right there? I'll give you a choice between 2 options. It's either an elephant or it is a car. Take a guess in 3, 2, and 1. That is a car. Okay, good job. Let's see if your eyes are dilated now. I'm just going to shine a light right at them. Okay. And let's see. Get up really close here. Take a quick look. Oh my. They're perfect. And what about this side? Perfect. Flawless. Okay. I'm going to move the medical chair a little bit closer to me for this next part. And I'm going to have the light be right there. And you might hear me making some noises or words. I'm whispering numbers and adjusting calculations to your eyes to see if you have any damage to your retinas or corneas, etc. degrees of vestibular difference with the cranial nerves. It looks like that appears to be perfect, and there's no issues whatsoever, honestly. Even with the top light, it just looks like there's so much that's going to be going on, so it's perfect, okay? And a little bit like there, I don't even see any issues with that, okay? So it looks like both three are perfect, okay? Let's go to the radial vision, okay? Radial, I'm just going to do the middle of that, okay? A little like that, so I'm just going to get the radial around the eyes, we're just going to be just like this, okay? I'm just going to do carefully like that, so just going to get a little measurement like that, okay? A little bit better like this as well, which appears to just be super pleasant. Okay, that appears to be very good, okay? And one more, let's make the details a bit more radial. Could you look right at my shoulder? Good job. Just continue to look at my shoulder. Just going to just create a little dimension around the circle, just like that, okay? Just look at my shoulder, good. I'm gonna put it like that, okay? I'm just gonna go right around the circle, like that, okay? Like that, okay? And then over here, we're just going to be doing a little bit of like that, okay? Like that, okay? Just gonna do a little bit like that, okay? Can you look at the light right there then? And just right there, a little bit of this little triangle, it should be perfect. And the same with that, right there. Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. You can relax your eyes now. And now, what we're going to do is I'm going to test you with a glaucoma test. There is a machine, it's going to make a click, and it's going to assess if you have any deficiencies with feeling air or sensation of air with your eye, okay? And it's this little green light. You're just going to hear a click, and it's going to go. All I want you to do is look at the shoulder while I test that eye, okay? So you're just going to hear a click. Just look at the shoulder, okay? So focus on my shoulder, and you'll hear a click. Good. And once more. And once more. Good. And the readings say perfect. Other eye, just look at this shoulder right there. Okay. And let's see up close. You're gonna hear a little click. Good, in there. And here. Good, good. And once more on this side. Okay. Good, and then let's get the rating here. Okay, that appears to be spectacular results. Good. Okay, and we're going to move on to our final test. Let me move the chair just back a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do something called the point A and point B test on your eyes. It is to measure distance and to measure vestibular movement for your peripherals. Okay. I'm going to tell you on this ruler a point A and a point B. You let me know what's closest to you, point A or B. Let's begin. Okay. That's point A. That's point B. Which is closest to you, A or B? B. Very good. Let's restart this way now. Which is closest to you? That's point A, and that's point B. And again, that's point A, that's point B, which is closest? Point A, very good. Okay, this direction, let me know. That's point A, and that's point B, which is closest to you? Point A, very good. And over here, okay, that is point A, and that's point B, which is closest to point A or B? B, very good. And then here, what's closest to you? That's point A, and that's B. That's A, and that's B. What's closest to you? A, very good. And upside down now. What is closest to you? I'm gonna put that on your face. Okay. Okay. That's point A, and that's B. What's closest to you? A, good. And once more. What's closest to you? Point A or point B? Point B. Very good. Okay. We have your results in for the eye exam now. And it looks like you're doing fabulously. exam today. And have a great one now. Okay, bye-bye now, and have a great rest of your day. Cheers. You have perfect eyes. Okay, let's have them go to sleep now, and we'll analyze their eyes in the morning time for the ASMR sleep clinic. Okay, a nurse is gonna come in a second, and we're gonna give you some pajamas that you can switch out to sleep with. Okay, ciao now. Okay, and let's turn all the lights off. It looks like we have all the tools for the eye exam, lens 1 or 2. Let's have the front desk send them on in for the night exam. Good. Good. Okay. Oh. Hi there. Are you here for the eye exam, lens 1 or 2 test today? Good. And is this your first time getting that test done? Okay, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. I, and I'll be performing the exam today for you. Is that okay with you? Perfect. Pleasure to meet you. Yes. I like to start the exam as soon as possible so you have no time to waste. Would you like to just sit right there at the exam chair that's like about 3 feet in front of me? Good. You can rest your back as well and rest your shoulders. I just want you to relax. Cool. So, when was the last time you had your eye exam done? It's been a bit of a while. Okay, I'll make sure to do everything perfect. So, what we're going to do today is a lens 1 or 2 test to change your prescription. What was your last prescription? Unsure? That's okay. Well, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. First, we are going to dilate your pupils so that I can look into your eyes. And then immediately we're going to start performing the exam, okay? We're going to see just how well you can see, how your eyes react to light with the lenses. We're going to do eye alignment to see where your eyes sit with the lenses. We're going to check your field of vision. We're going to check the refraction, and then put a little bit of pressure in your eyes and stop off by just choosing some glasses for you, okay? Good. Has your vision changed at all within the past 2 weeks or months? Okay. Okay, that's okay. Just let me know if there's anything that changes, okay? And we're just going to take a look inside those beautiful eyes of yours. Marvelous. So, first what I'm going to do is get a little bit of hand sanitizer, okay? And we're going to start off immediately by putting a little bit of pressure around your eyes. You let me know if you feel any pain or sensitivity, okay? Okay. So, I'm going to put a bit of pressure right there. Can you feel that? Good. Any pain or sensitivity? Okay, what about right there on the side? Pain or sensitivity? And what about this side, pain or sensitivity? Okay. Now, follow my fingers, move down, please. Good. And then move a little bit up, follow them as they go up. Okay? And I'm going to just check to see if your eyes are going to flinch. It's a good thing. Follow my fingers. They're going to get very close to your eyes. I'm just going to check to see if your eyes flinch or have any signs of something called nystagmus. That's when your eyes move back and forth like that. Okay, good. So follow my fingers. Okay, and move away. Okay, follow my fingers, get closer. And on this side. And move away. Good. And can you look over here? And look over there. And look up. And look all the way down. Okay, and look at the center. Look right there. Look here. Look there. And look right there. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to add some eye drops in your eyes. And what this is going to do, it's going to dilate your pupils, okay? So, I'm just going to ask you to look up. So just look all the way up for me, okay? And I'm just going to add 3 drops in each eye, okay? Look up, 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 up. Okay, and 1, 2, feel really tired and tingly. If you end up falling asleep, it's no big deal. It does help you relax though. Other eye, look all the way up for me, okay? Let's add the eye drops in. Blink. Good. And then both eyes now. Blink. 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 Very good. And your eyes should immediately start to feel very tingly and a little bit tired. Is that true? Okay. Just look at my hands. I'm just going to test to make sure that the medicine's working. And then look at them as they go away. Good job. Okay. I'm going to get some gloves on. And we're going to start with lens 1 or 2, okay? Let's start. Are your eyes feeling tired? I can tell. Okay. Let me get my pen light out. Can you look at the light for me? Ultra close, look at the light. And far away. Good. And ultra close, look at the light. And far away. Good. Does it look a bit blurry now? Perfect. We're going to start off with your lenses. Okay. I'm going to put these glasses around your eyes, and this is what is going to hold the lenses, okay? And what this test is, you let me know which lens look better. Lens 1 or 2. We're going to first start off with the trial lenses. Okay, put that right around you here. And is that cozy? Good. Let's start with the trial lenses. Okay. And what do you see with this lens right here? Okay, good. This lens is, let me know in 3, 2, and 1. It's red. Good. And did you see the same redness as before? Or is this lens totally red? Completely red. Good. Can you still see the light pass through your eyes? Good. And what about up? And what about down? Good. Okay, let's remove that lens now. Good job. And what about this next lens? What can you see with this next trial lens? There's only 2. Okay, you're seeing nothing whatsoever. Okay, can you see the light at all? No? Okay, good. That's very good. Let's remove that lens. Good. And which lens could you see better on? I'll call the red one lens 1. Or do you see better on lens 2? 1 or 2? This one's 1. This one's 2. Good, lens 1. You can see things on. Perfect. So those were the trial lenses. We're now going to start with finding your perfect prescription. Are you ready to begin? Good. Can you see the letters on the wall behind me currently? Good. We're going to start with something called the concave sphere, which is one part of the prescription, and then we'll move on to the convex. Okay. Now I'm going to show you 2 lenses. You let me know which one's better. 1 or 2. It's going to start off with a very strong prescription. Let's begin. Okay. This is lens 1. Okay. And you should notice that it looks a little bit different, but this is lens 1. Okay. And this is lens 2. 1, 2, 1. Or 2. Which is better, 1 or 2? Lens 2 is better. Good. So your prescription is not a -10. Good. Okay? Which is better, lens 1 or 2? Let's start. Okay. This is lens 1. Okay? And this one is lens 2. One, two, one, or two, one, or two. Which one's better, 1 or 2? Go a little bit slower, okay? This is lens 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, or 2. Which is better, 1 or 2? Okay, so 1 is better. Good. It looks like that is -7. And do you feel like you can see better with things up close or far away? Okay, let's test that really carefully. Okay, before we move on to the next set of lenses, can you look at the light? Okay, follow the light and let me know when it gets out of your peripheral vision, okay? Good. 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 Okay. I'm going to move it way up close. Let me know when it gets out of your peripheral vision, okay? Follow the light. Good. 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 Okay. So it looks like you have better vision up close. So this is perfect. Let's move on. Okay. What looks better, lens 1 or 2? Let's start again. Okay. And take a look up close. This is lens 1. Okay. A lot of people like this prescription. Lens 2. It looks a little bit strange. It may be lens 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Which one's better? 1 or 2? 1. Okay, and at 1, can you tell me that top letter right there? E, very good. And can you read line 4 for me? What's that letter that my finger's pointing at right there? The letter D, very good. And moving back to lens 2, can you see that letter right there? What is that? The letter F, good. But what's different? It's a bit more of a bigger visual field, perfect. And what about lens 1? Good. Okay, so 3.5. Perfect. Okay, now let's move down. Are you ready? Let's begin again. Up close now. Sorry if I get up in your personal space. Okay, what's better? Is this lens 1? Okay, that's lens 2. I see your eyes are focusing. Here's lens 1 again. And that's lens 2. Lens 1. Lens 2. Lens 1. And lens 2. Which one's better, 1 or 2? I'll move my hand up close for lens 2. Lens 1. Lens 2. And lens 1. Okay, maybe lens 2 looks better. Okay. Lens 2 is a 2.0 concave and lens 1 was 1.0. So your corrective vision concave is -2.0. That's perfect. Okay. And I'm going to compare -2.0 to an even lower prescription now, okay? Okay. And let me know which is better, 1 or 2. Okay. Let's begin. Okay. This is lens 1. Not much different, right? Lens 2. Lens 2. Lens 1. And lens 2, which is better, 1 or 2? 2, and what's different? Okay, everything looks a bit more detailed and up close. And what about lens 1 again? A bit more basic. Okay. So your concave prescription is negative 2.0. That's perfect. The last number 1 was actually 0.25. So your concave prescription is negative 2.0. Good. Okay. We're going to move on now to convex lenses. Okay? So these ones are going to look a little bit more different. In fact, it may think or change your eyes to look like everything is kind of in a fisheye lens for some. Okay? Good. Let's start. Again, I'm going to remind you that we're going to start off with a very strong prescription. So if it looks a little bit off, that's just because I always start off with a strong prescription and work my way down, okay? Good. Let's start. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay, this is lens 1. Okay, you can notice it's a bit more focused in the center as it should be, and a bit more blurred out by the corners, right? And here is lens 2. Okay, lens 1. Lens 2. Lens 1. And lens 2. Which one's better? Okay, lens 1 is better. Okay, let me know when you can no longer see my hand with lens 1. Good, and what about now? Good, what about now? And what about now? And what about now? Good, follow my finger. Good, and now. Follow my finger. And now. Okay, when does the vision get blurry? Just follow my finger and let me know the moment that the visual field gets blurry, okay? Right there. Okay, what about here? Good. Here. No? Okay, what about there? Yes, and what about here? Okay. And what about with number 2? Is it the same? I'll try again. Let me know when it gets blurry. There. There. None there. And there. Okay. Here. And there. Okay. So, lens 1. Perfect. Let's work our way down. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Let me know which is better, 1 or 2. Here we go. Lens 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. And back to 1. Okay. Are you liking this lens? Okay. And 2. Do you like this lens as well? Is this one better? Or is 1 better? Focus well, 2. Or 1. Okay, so 1 is a bit more focused, the center, but 2 is a bit more detailed and basic. Okay, look at my nose. Look over there. Look at my nose again. Look over there. Okay, look here. Look there. Okay, and then focus at that top letter for me. When does it get more in focus? This lens 1 or lens 2, which does the E look more focused in? 1 or 2? Okay, 2. Good. Perfect. That one is actually at a negative 2.0 for the convex sphere. Let's go down the prescription now. Okay. You immediately went to 2, correct? Good. Let's go back to lens 1. Is this in focus? Is that letter E in focus? Or is it focus more in 2? Which one? This is lens 1. And that's lens 2. Which one's more in focus with the E? 1 or 2? Okay. 2. Very good. Lens 1 was -8, and lens 2 was still -2. Very good. And let's go down. Okay. Now let me know, lens 1 or 2. Let's start. Okay. And that's lens 1. Okay, I see your eyes are feeling very good. Lens 2. Lens 1. Lens 2. Lens 1. And lens 2. Okay, these look very similar, I understand, but which one looks better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? So 2 looks more in focus, and 1 looks more basic. What do you think? Okay, perfect. So 2 is actually -2.0. And the first one is -0.5. I'm going to write that down. Okay. Now, I'm going to put both of your prescriptions, convex and concave, together. And you let me know if it looks better with or without the lens. So 1 or 2. 1 will be with the lenses, and 2 will be without. So what looks better, 1 or 2? Okay. 1 or 2? 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and a little bit up close now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. And what looks better? Good. So, with the lenses, you are -2 for convex and -2 for concave. We're going to do a couple more tests here. Adding your information to the computer here, okay? Good. And we're now going to check the cylinders. So these are the concave cylinders. This will go by a little bit faster, okay? Just let me know what's better, 1 or 2. Okay? So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Very good. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Which one's better, 1 or 2? 1, 2. Okay, 2. Okay. Okay, let's see here, 1 or 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 or 2. This one's 1 again, and that one's 2. What looks better? There's no difference. Okay. And let's try one more time. Good job, you're doing great, by the way. Okay. 1, 2, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Okay, this time it looks like 2 is better. Okay. So, your concave cylinder is -2.5. That just means you have a slight astigmatism. on to the opposite. We're going to finish off with your convex cylinder. Again, these are just minor adjustments that we add to the glasses. Okay? Okay. Are you ready? Good. Okay. 1, 2, 1, or 2, which looks better. 2. Okay, can you focus at this letter line for me right there, right before the green line? Which one is more visible, lens 1 or lens 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay, 2 is more visible. Okay, that bad one that you did not like was -2. And the one you did like was -0.75. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let me know which one this time, where my hand is more in focus, 1 or 2. Okay, which looks better, 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? This one's 1. This one's super difficult. Or 2? 1 or 2? Okay. No difference. You had the same reaction last time, as these are only 0.5 of a prescription off. Okay. And one more time. 1 or 2? Okay. Focus on my hand. Which one's more in focus? Okay. This one's lens 1 and 2. 1, 2, 1 or 2? Okay. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Okay, 1. Perfect. So that is actually -0.75. That is perfect. Okay. Okay, great. So -0.75 for the convex cylinder. Concave was -0.25. And then for concave sphere and convex sphere, it was -2.0. Okay, perfect. We have your perfect prescription now. Very exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of photos of your eyes now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take snapshots. Okay. I'm going to ask you to look directly at the light while I take the photos. And then we're going to finish off by trying on some glasses, okay? Good. So, look right at the dot right there. There's a little light. And you're going to hear a couple of clicks. Count to 10, and that will be the end of the photo. Just look at the light while I do it, okay? Good. Good. And relax. Blink. 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 Good. And the other eye, just focus right at the dot right there where the light is. Just keep looking at the light. I'm going to refresh. Okay. And look at the light. Okay, perfect. So I just took photos of your eyes. And we're going to try on some glasses now. Let me remove these lenses from the 1 and 2 test. Okay. Put that right there. Okay. And since you do need prescriptions, these ones come free with your insurance, okay? Good. You can choose another set of frames when you go outside and go shopping, but we're going to choose a set of frames here to adjust your glasses so you have perfect vision. And these will be made in about 2 business days. Is that okay with you? Good. You'll just have to come on by before you leave for the weekend, okay? Great. So, these ones are Balmain glasses. These are super designer friendly. I'm going to try that on, and you let me know which glasses you like better. This is set 1. And here's a mirror. What do you think? You do look a little bit like Harry Potter with these, but they're very cute. Okay, keep the mirror. Here is pair 2. And these ones are from Boulevard. Okay, and this is lens 2. I'm wearing something quite similar to these. And look at the mirror, which are cuter. This is 2. Okay, this is 1. Good. Look at the mirror. And this one is lens pair 2, which are cuter. Okay, you're a fan of the Balmain. Okay, so you're a fan of pair 1. Perfect. We're going to fulfill your prescription with the Balmain glasses. And what's going to happen is we're going to send these in to make your perfect prescription. In 2 business days, you come on in, we fit them on you, and you let us know if the vision's good or not, okay? Good. And now that we have also dilated your eyes are going to be ultra tired and sleepy. We're going to give you sunglasses by the front desk, okay? Where you're going to sign up that you have gotten your eyes checked for the lens 1-2 test today. And we have a driver waiting to send you on to whichever returning address you want to go to, okay? I know for you, though, you might be headed to the sleep clinic, is that correct? No better timing for that. We'll have them send that right on over so that you can relax, okay? Good. So just come back in on T-2 business days. We're going to also email you a result of today's finding for your lens 1 and 2 prescription test, okay? Good. Thank you so much for coming on by. Again, I'm Dr. I. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please come back in. And we have any available slot 24/7, okay? Perfect, okay. We're going to have your glasses done as soon as possible, and if they're finished sooner, we'll let you know. Okay. So, go right up to the front. We'll have a driver waiting for you, but make sure to check out with the front desk before you leave. Pleasure. Perfect. Okay, have a great rest of your day. They're going to hand you sunglasses right before you leave, though, okay? Perfect. Have a great rest of your evening now. Hi there. Welcome to the eye exam today. You said your glasses need to have the prescriptions changed, correct? Good. We'll be performing an eye exam lens 1 or 2 test today to change your prescription. First, I'm going to take your glasses off just to analyze them a little bit, okay? And we're just going to adjust those glasses. Your vision's going to be a little bit blurry for a second, don't worry. But it looks like currently you're a negative 2.5 on your left eye. And you're roughly around a negative 3.25 on your right eye. Is that correct? Good. I'll give you these back at the end. Now I'm going to put these corrective glasses on that will hold the lenses for the test. So we'll fix your vision right now. Good. Okay. Now let me know. Can you see me better now? Is your vision corrected? Great. We're going to begin the exam. I have several of these tools. These are optical lenses of different prescriptions. All you have to do is when I put the lenses over your eyes, you let me know what looks better. Lens 1 or 2. Okay? Good. Before we begin with that though, I'm just going to check your eyes with a light, if that's okay with you. Okay. Can you look over at that chart right there? Good. Just keep your eyes focused on that. I'm going to get really close. You're going to Can you look over there at that little snow globe? Yeah. Good. I'm just going to take a couple of photos here. Okay. Good. It looks like your retinas are perfectly in place and your pupils do dilate with light. And a very quick test as well. Do you have sensitivity to light? Okay. Can you just look at that pen light for me right there? Good. Can you follow that? Good. And above? And below? Okay. And let me know, is the light getting closer to you or farther away? Just follow the light. Is it getting closer or farther away? Good. Closer. And what about now? Closer or farther away? Farther away. Once more. Closer or farther away? Closer. Okay. Now look at my fingers. I'm going to bring one closer to you. Can you focus on that? Good. And are you focusing on the finger? Good. Let's back that away. And focus right there at my finger getting closer to you. Good. And quick question. With the hand that's in front of you, is everything else behind me a little bit blurry? And are you focusing more details on my hand? Good. You are. And once more, a little bit below. Can you see the details of my hands and my gloves? And am I a little bit blurry behind the gloves? Good. Okay. So what that shows us is that your eyes are experiencing a good sense of distance and movement before we test the lenses. And that was a test to see if I needed to give you corrective lenses. Okay. Good. Let's begin. So, lens 1 or 2. Shall I begin? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this over your eye. You'll hear a click. Good. Lens 1. And tell me what looks better, lens 1 or 2. Lens 2. Okay. Lens 1. Or lens 2, which looks better? Lens 2 looks better. Are the letters more visible with 2? Good. Okay. So lens 2 is better. Okay, let's flip it. Lens 1 or 2. This one should be really obvious. Lens 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. Or 2. What looks better? Lens 1. I told you it'd be obvious. Okay? So, what these lenses are doing is we're correcting your prescription. Currently, each lens has a different prescription, so when we change them over your eye, we can correct your prescription. Okay. Let's flip it to the opposite side now. Lens 1 or 2. Lens 1. Good. 2. Okay. 1. Or 2. What looks better? Lens 1. Lens 1 looks better. Good. Lens 1. Okay, and last flip for this pair. This pair is at the negative and plus 2.0 prescription, which should be kind of close to yours currently. So, what looks better, lens 1 or 2? 1. 2. 1. 2. This one is a bit difficult. 1, 2. Any guess? You can say that they're not that different if it's not that different. Okay, you're thinking one looks a bit better. Okay, 1. Good. Okay, I'll write that down that it was difficult. Perfect. Let me get the other pair of this. Okay. This one is a 3.0 prescription, which is again close to your right eye. Just let me know what looks better, 1 or 2. Okay, let's begin. Lens 1. You can tell it's a bit different with this one. So that's 1. Lens 2. Good. 1. 2. Is this one obvious? Okay, this one's 2 looks better, you think? Good, you think 2 looks better. Let me write that down. Okay, I'm gonna just adjust the glasses back up again. Okay, good. So, this side now, lens 1 or 2. This one should also be quite obvious. Okay, good. Lens 1 or 2. Lens 1 or 2. What looks better, 1 or 2? Lens 1 looks better, obviously. Okay, good. A lot of people say that this is their preferred prescription. This is negative 3.0. Okay, perfect. So lens 1 looks better. And you think obviously. Okay. It's gonna get a little bit stronger now when I flip this set of lenses, okay? So these are gonna go to negative 3.0 and negative 3.50 and then negative 3.75, okay? Good. So they're gonna be a little bit blurrier, if that's okay with you. Good. Do you need a break to just look at me for a second or look at the chart? Good. Okay. So let's begin again. Now, focus on my hand first. Good. Can you see my hand moving? Okay. And then can you see my hand moving over there? And what about here? Okay. Good. And can you quickly follow my finger? And follow my finger. Good job. Okay. Just want to distract your eyes in case this gets really blurry, okay? You're close to one of these prescriptions. Let's start. Okay. Lens 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1, 2. Do you want to see 1 again? Okay. 1 or 2. You think 2 looks better? But you couldn't really tell. Okay, 2. So that's because it's close to your prior prescription, negative 3.25. You're doing great. And let's flip it. This is the strongest prescription. Either it's going to be really blurry or really focused. Okay, let's start. 1, 2. Lens 1 or 2. Lens 1 or 2. What looks better, 1 or 2? I'll show you 1 again. Lens 1 And 2. What looks better? Immediately lens 2. Okay. So lens 2 is the corrective prescription at negative 3.50, which is slightly stronger than before. Negative 3.50. Okay. I'm going to get a new tool of these. We're going to go to a different set of prescriptions. They're either going to be extremely strong or very blurry. It depends on however your eyes perceive it, okay? Good. It's going to be a mixture of like strong prescriptions and not so strong. And we're going to be messing around with convex and concave spheres. Let me get it. Okay, perfect. So, let's begin. These are going to be completely different prescriptions. We're just going to see if we can fine-tune yours to see if you maybe have an astigmatism, etc. Okay, so this one has a range between negative 2.0, but it also goes to roughly around negative 10. Okay, good. We're going to try this out. Okay. Let's see what you can go with. Lens 1. Lens 1 or 2. What looks better, lens 1 or 2? Hard to tell. Okay, lens 1 and lens 2. What do you think? Okay, you say lens 2 makes your prescription really good. Okay. So lens 2, so then we're going to say it makes your prescription really good, so really sharp. Okay, let's flip it around. Okay, lens 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 or 2. What are you feeling? Okay, lens 1 is a bit blurry, but it's more focused than 2 is. Okay, lens 1 for that one. So you said lens 2 is a bit blurry and lens 1 is a little bit blurry, but it's better. Okay. Little blurry. Okay. And let me look at that prescription. That one is at a negative 2.0, which actually is a corrective for your left eye. No wonder it's a little bit blurry. It's a little bit of a lower prescription than you already were using, okay? Okay. Let's flip that this way then. Okay. Lens 1, 2. Lens 1, 2, which looks better, 1 or 2? Lens 1 or 2, take a look. Okay, lens 2 looks better, but they're both kind of blurry. Okay, lens 2. With this lens 2, do you think you can still see the eye chart that's behind me right here? Okay, can you read that top letter for me if that's possible? Okay, that's actually E. And I just want to ask you, I'll point at it right here. There's a letter that's right there where my hand's at. Can you read that? Okay, that is the letter P. Okay, so that is number 2. But you said that's pretty blurry. Okay, blurry. Okay, that prescription is negative 4.0, meaning that your eyes can't go past a negative 3.75, which is what your right eye prescription is. Okay, you're doing fabulous. Okay, for the next 4 lenses, they're going to be a little bit different because we're going to be adjusting the convex and the concave. They'll get blurry and they'll get closer and farther away as well. Just tell me which one you can see better at, okay? They'll just change shape just a little bit. Some of them they'll zoom in, some of them they'll pull away. That's just how the lenses work. So what's better? Only lens 1 or 2? Let's start. Okay. Lens 1. 2. Lens 1. Or 2. Okay, lens 1. Okay, lens 1. Good. I know they might not be that easy to look at. You're doing great. Let's flip it. 1 or 2. Lens 1 or 2. Okay, so lens 2 looks better. Can you still see the letters? You can't see the letters at all. Okay, so lens 2 is really difficult to see, but it's better than lens 1. Good. Lens 2 can't read chart. Okay. You have 2 more to go. You're doing great. Okay. Flipping that. Lens 1. 2. Okay, immediately you think it's lens 1. Why does lens 1 look better? Really detailed. Okay. Lens 1 is -3 convex sphere. Okay, lens 1, -3 convex. That'll be perfect for your left eye. And we are at the last one. Are you ready? You're doing great. Okay, let's try this. Lens 1. 2. Lens 1 or 2. These look exactly the same to you. I'll show you again. Keep a good look. What looks better to you? Lens 1 or 2. Okay. They're really difficult to tell. If you figured out at any point, you can let me know by leaving it in the comments below of your My Chart results, okay? Just let me know which one you think looks better. Lens 1 or 2. Okay, hard to tell. That is absolutely okay. I'll write that down as the result. Okay, and looking at your results here, it looks like your prescription has changed. Your left eye is currently a -2.5. And that also can adjust the convex and the concave sphere accordingly to your results. And your right eye, what used to be a -3.25, is now a -3.50. Okay, so just a little bit stronger. I know it's been a while since we changed your prescriptions, but we're going to adjust the convex and the concave spheres of both based off of your results today. I appreciate you so much for coming on in. Now, what I'm going to do carefully, if that's okay with you, is I'm actually going to remove the lens glasses. It's going to get blurry for just a little bit. I apologize. It's going to get a little blurry with your vision. Okay? But I'm going to just test you while your eyes are a bit blurry. Is that okay with you? Good. I'm going to pop on a different lens with my otoscope. It's a little bit blurry, I'm sorry. I'm going to cover your eye. Tell me, can you see that light shining at your eye? Good. Can you look at the light? And follow it. Good. Just follow it. Good. I'm going to cover this eye. Can you look at the light? Can you follow it for me? Good. Good. Just follow it. Good. Now I'm just going to carefully go between your eyelids. I'm searching for a pupil dilation. Good. That looks like that result is going well. Marvelous. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you your original glasses now. Your vision will be better now. I'm just going to put that back on you. Okay. So, okay. And tell me, can you see again? Marvelous. Okay. Thank you so much for coming on in to the eye doctor today. Again, I'm Dr. I. I will be crafting you a different set of lenses, and I'll be sending you this prescription if you'd like to go to the eye clinic that's outside and buy a pair of glasses if you'd like, or we will give you the ones that your insurance provides for you. They're a little bit thick and chunky of glasses. I'll show you. These are the ones that the insurance will provide for you. They are Valentino, so they are name brand, so you're very lucky. But if you're not a fan of this exact frame on you, there are many in the lobby that we'd like you to check out and look to see if you want to purchase to put your prescription in. Otherwise, they're going in these bad boys. Okay? Perfect. So, I will send you on out. Before you walk out the door, there is a pair of sunglasses that I'd like you just to slip on between your lenses, because sometimes these eye exams make your eyes tired. As well, if you'd like to rest for a couple of hours, just because it's a little bit tiring for your eyes, there is a relaxation room with these really lovely cozy beds. Just head on down to the right or ask the front desk to lead you on there, okay? Perfect. So I'll send you your prescription on your My Chart. Thank you so much for coming on in, and we hope to see you soon. Ciao now. Bye-bye. Results for the new glasses, -2.5, -3.5. Good. Hi there. You're here for the eye exam today, correct? Good timing. I'm Dr. I, and I will be your physician, okay? Good. You're here because you've been having some troubles with your eyes, correct? Can I touch your face while I ask you some questions? Okay. And what seems to be the problem? Tired eyes, lack of sleep. Okay. We're going to check to see if your prescription's changed today. Check the health of your eyes. And we're going to do a lot of visual eye exams with lights to help you relax and sleep. And all you need to do is follow my instructions, okay? Good. Let's start off with just getting your first and last name spelled out so I can write it on the computer. And how do you spell the first name? And your last name, do you spell that with an I, an E, or a Y? Okay. Birthday with the year. And do you currently wear any glasses or contacts or vision aid? Okay. We're going to start with the eye exam now. There's going to be a lot of lights, so just follow my instructions and it will help me test you, okay? I'm going to get up close though. First, going to cover one eye, and all you have to do is look at the light. Okay? Just follow my instructions and follow the light. Good. Good. Follow the light up and follow the light down. Good. And now let me know, are my fingers getting closer or farther away from you, okay? Closer or farther? Closer? Closer or farther? Farther? Closer or farther? Closer. Okay. And let me know when you see the light over your eye. Good. Once more. Great. Good. Amazing. I'm gonna flip to covering the other eye now. Just putting my hand over your eye. Is that comfortable for you? Good. Follow the light to the best of your ability. Just follow the light. Are you having any troubles following the light currently? No, that's good. Just follow the light. And is the light brightest here in point 1 or here point 2? Point 1, just follow my instructions. Oh, good. Is the light brightest here point 1 or here point 2? Point 2? Good. Let me know. Is my hand getting closer or farther away from you? Closer. Once more. Good. And once more. Farther away. And last test. Let me know when the light goes over your eye, okay? You have beautiful eyes, by the way. Good. Great. Good. Great. Good. What about now? Good. And good. Okay. I'm going to turn off these two lights in front of me now. And we're just going to test your eyes super close. We are looking just for a simple response from your eyes, okay? Focus carefully and just let me know when you see the light go around the corners of your eyes, okay? I'm looking carefully for your eyes to dilate properly when the light randomly shines over your eyes, so just follow my instructions and let me know when you see the light enter your field of vision. Let's start. Good. Good. Great. Good. 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 Great. Good. Great. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, you're doing fabulous. Now let me know. I'm going to either shine the light on me or on you. So you say if the light's shining on you or me. Just follow the light and just follow the instructions, okay? Good. Is the light on you or me? Good, it's on you. You or me? Me? Good. You or me? You. You or me? You. Good job. You or me? You. You or me? Me. Good. I'm going to quickly test your eyes with some lights that have colors on them. Just let me know what color you see if you're able to. What color is this light? Let me know in 3, 2, 1. If you said blue, you would be correct. Good job. Next one. What color is this light? color is that light? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. Green. Very good. What color is this next light? Look carefully in front of you. What color is this light? There are several colors in this light, so you have a variation of guesses, but what color is that light? Just follow it. Take a guess in 3, 2, and 1. Good. It's red, orange, and yellow. Good job. And what color is this last light? This one's the most difficult. But what color is this? Try your best. What color is this light? Take a guess in 3, 2, 1. Good. This one is actually purple and blue. Good job, you did great. I'm going to turn the lights on and we're going to add some eye drops in your eyes, okay? And then we're going to do a blink test. Good job. Are your eyes feeling a bit tired? That's good. Okay. We're going to add some eye drops. What these are going to do is they're going to dilate your pupils and make your eyes really tired. Just try your best to keep your eyes open for this exam, okay? But if you absolutely must close your eyes, please do so. Let's add 4 drops in each eye. Care to look up for me right up here? Just look up. Let's start by adding the first 4 in this eye, right there. Okay. Other eye, look up right here. Don't blink just yet, because we are adding the medicine, 4 drops. Right here, look up. Good. And now get ready for the blink test, okay? And blink and open. Blink, open. Follow when I blink. Blink your eyes. Open. Blink. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Let's get the light now. And close your eyes. And open. Close. And open. Close. Open. And close. And open. Very good. What color is this panel? Take a look. Good. What color is this? 3, 2, and 1. Good. It's like a green or a blue. And can you see the light shine through this lens? Let me know. You can. What color is the light through the lens? It's like a green or a blue. Good. Good job. Okay. On to the next one. color is this lens? Try your best. 3, 2, 1. Good. This one's like a pink or a fuchsia. One might even say magenta. Good. And I'm going to shine the light over your eyes with the lens. Let me know. Can you see a light shine through this lens? Good. And what color is the light? Pink and purple. Perfect. You're doing fabulously. Next one. We have a new lens here. And this one is very interesting because it is actually one color, but you may see multiple colors. What color am I? 3, 2, 1. I am blue. Good. And what color are the lights right here behind me? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. They're either green or yellow. Good. Blue is one of those lenses where it doesn't change the color of everything. I'm going to shine the light over your eyes with this lens. Can you see that pen light? Good. And what color is the pen light? Blue. Very good. 2 more left. You're doing great. What color is this next lens? Take a look. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's like a light orange or a light yellow. Good. I'm going to shine the light over your eyes. Can you see it? Good. And what color is this pen light? Take a guess in 3, 2, 1. If you're seeing a rainbow, that means you can see all the colors. Very good. And we are on our last lens here. Are you ready? Let's start. What color is this lens? Take a guess in 3, 2, and 1. Red. Good. We're going to perform a red light test now. Let me know when you see the light pass over your eyes. Great. Right here. Good. And let me know again. Good. And what about now? Good. We're going to do a quick red light saturation test. Let me know the moment the light goes from red on my pen light to white. Okay. Let's start. Carefully look at the pen light. When does the light change from red to white? Right here? What about now? Good. What if I back away? There it starts to red again. And what about here? To white. Okay, good. That is the red light saturation test. The red lens is the wavelength that your eye sees the longest. And when the light's far away, your eyes adapt to it being only red. And I look for a certain distance to see if your vision's working good. Okay. We're going to go on now to the Snellen's chart that is behind me here. And I'm going to move these glasses out of the way. I'm going to use one of my pointers here. I'm going to point to a letter, and I want you to read it out loud, okay? Let me know if it ever gets difficult, but I'll be right over here. Are you able to read the first letter on this chart right here? What is that? E. Good. Is that easy for you to see? Good. Let's go to line 2. What's the first letter in line 2? That's F. And the second letter? P. Very good. What line are you able to see? Right here. Can you see these letters here? Okay. Line 6. What letter is this right there? What letter is that? 3, 2, and 1. Z or Z. Good job. Let's make it a bit more difficult and push you to line 7. First letter, 3, 2, 1, F. Second letter, 3, 2, 1, E. And last letter, 3, 2, 1, D. Line 11, just follow my instructions. I know your eyes are getting tired. What's this first one here? Take a guess in 3, 2, 1. That one is the letter P. I can see it's getting very difficult now to read, and that's totally okay. Okay? So, we're going to finish off by doing a lens 1 and 2 test now, and then fitting you with some glasses, okay? Good. So, I have this here, and these are lenses, optical lenses. All you have to do is let me know what looks better. Lens 1 or 2. Let's start. What looks better? 1 or 2? Okay. They're both blurry, I know. One more time. 1 or 2? Good. 1 looks better. Good. Let's reset. 1 or 2? Lens 1. Good. Or 2? Good. What looks better? 1 or 2? So 2 looks better. Good. Okay, let's flip the lens. What looks better? 1 or 2? They're going to be really blurry this time. 1, 2. Try your best. Okay, one more time. 1, 2. Try your best. Okay, you think 1 looks a little bit better? Okay, it looks like your prescription has changed. Your tired eyes have won the battle. And then, let's just quickly try on some lenses here. We're going to fit them on you, and then we're going to make the prescription, in which you will pick up in about 1 to 2 business days, okay? Good. Let's start off with these ones. These ones are from the brand Chanel. Let's see. I'm going to give you a mirror. Hold this and take a look. Okay. And what do you think? Frame 1. And how do you feel? They're cute? Good. But maybe not your style. Okay, let's try frame 2. These next ones are Louboutin, and yes, they do make glasses. These ones are very chic. What do you think? Put those on. What do you think of these frames? Take a look in the mirror. Too red? Okay. Let's try the third frame. Okay. These next ones are Christian Lacroix. These ones are super high fashion. I'm a big fan of these ones. See if that fits your face frame well. And look in the mirror. What do you think? Good. You like these? Okay. Let's write these down. 2 more to go. These next ones are Tommy Hilfiger, Classic, Neutral. Okay, and what do you think about these frames? Okay, you like these ones better. Okay, good. So these ones are approved more than the other ones. Okay, and last one. Okay, and these last ones are prescription lenses based off of the pharmacy. They're just clinical glasses. You can tell they look very sophisticated. That's because they're made for basic office use. Okay, we make these ones in-house. What do you think about these frames? They're very classic. Take a look in the mirror, and what do you think? Okay, these ones are stylish, but the other ones are your favorite. That's absolutely perfect. So, I'm going to finish up with your results here. The front desk will actually give you a pair of sunglasses before you leave, and I will call you, or my office will call you, in 1 to 2 business days with these filled out with your new prescription. And later today or tomorrow, we will send you your test results for your tired eyes, okay? And also how well you followed instructions. Good. You seem to be really tired now. And if you do need a carpool service, we can actually take you home too. Just let the front desk know if your eyes are too tired. Okay. And you also do look a bit like you need rest now. I'll have a nurse guide you into the restroom where we do have beds. You can lay down and keep your eyes closed as your eyes do look tired, and we will still call a carpool service for you when you're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to finish up my results now, but it's always been a pleasure seeing you today with those beautiful eyes of yours. Again, I'm Dr. I. You'll be seeing me again soon in 1 to 2 business days, and you will be seeing your results soon in 24 hours to 2 business days, okay? Have a great rest of your night, and it was a pleasure to see you. Ciao. Okay. It looks like you are awakening. Perfect. And hello there. I am Nurse Luna. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yes. And today I am to help you with your post-op care for your eyes. Yes, perfect. So it looks like you had a small procedure done for just a little part of your eye. When I looked at it on the record, it did look like it was for a sty. Is that correct? Yes, you can get that often from not sleeping properly. Yes. And what we are going to do is get you all cozy, and I am going to double check your eyes with some eye examinations to make sure that your vision is going perfectly, okay? Good. And just a quick question, are you cozy like this or so? Or would you like to be sat up a little bit? Yes, we do have a little medical bed that can just rise a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, let's do that. Perfect. Now, what we are going to do is
question is, I may touch your face, may I? Perfect. I'm just going to put some pressure on your eyes, okay? And I'm just going to carefully just put some pressure and just move my hand around. Can you feel that? Good. And keep your eyes closed. Good. Can you open your eyes and look at me, darling? Good. Now just a quick set of questions. What color are my scrubs? Red. Marvelous. And what color is the stethoscope I have here? It is pink. Very good. And then a quick set of questions. Okay. What color is this? Green. Very good. And what color is this? Blue. Very good. What color is this? Yellow. Marvelous. And last but not least, what color is this? Red. Very good. Now I'm going to get very close to you. I'm going to ask you to look at me again. I'm going to use something called a pen light. I'm going to just carefully shine it into your eyes, okay? Okay, apologies for getting so close. Now what this means is I'm going to shine this light. If you can see it, it's quite bright. It's going to shine it onto your eyes to see if your eyes will react well to it. Yes. Going to be looking at your pupils. And I'm just going to shine this right into your eyes, okay? Could you continue to look at me on my nose? Good, just look at my nose right here. Good. Great. And what I'm looking for is, if you see right here, this is pupil size. Typically your pupil is about here without any light, or just normal average light. And when I shine the light onto the pupil, it gets smaller. Okay. I'm going to just do this now on the opposite side, okay? Just going to shine the light. Good. Good. And good. Good. Okay. I'm going to cover one of your eyes up, okay? Is that okay with you? Just carefully going to cover up one of your eyes, okay? Good. Can you see the light here? Good. And is it bright or is it dull? Bright. I'm going to cover up one side over here now. And is the light bright or dull? Okay. Good. Going to cover the top of your eyes. Can you see the light below? Okay. Good. I'm going to cover your eyes from below. And can you see from above? Marvelous. And look at me. Good. Good reactivity towards the light. Now I'm going to put eye drops into your eyes to prepare for the next set of exams. And your eyes might be a bit tired. I do see that you look like you're going to fall asleep. Please relax. If you'd like to fall asleep, you may do as such. I'm going to carefully just lift one of the eyes right there, okay? I'm just going to just apply a little bit right into this eye right there, okay? eyes, close, open, close, open your eyes and close, open and close. Good. Does that feel better? Good. I'm going to get a couple more eye drops. Okay. Now onto the opposite side of the eye. Let's see here. Good. Just carefully, just. Okay. And then once more. Can you blink? Good, and then open your eyes. Close. Open. Close. Open your eyes. Then close. And open. Then close and blink. Good. Now, darling, can you look at me? Your eyes seem to be much better. And it looks like you're quite tired. Good. I'm now going to just check your eyes with lenses. Is that okay with you? Good. I have a set of lenses here. And what they do is I'm going to test to see if your eye prescription has changed, okay? Good. With a tester lens. I want you to let me know what colour the world turns when I apply the lens to you. Okay? And just relax and take a look. What colour does the world begin? Is that blue? No. Is it orange? No. Is it yellow? No. It is red. Marvellous. Okay. I'm going to apply this now once more. And do you still see red? Okay. And can you still see my hand moving? Okay. And can you see my hand moving over here? Marvellous. And going to just carefully pull the light to it. Good job. I'm going to give you one more tester lens. And look at me. Let's try this lens. And what do you see? You see nothing. Marvellous. Do you see any light shining through? No. And do you see any sort of vision? No. Do you see my hand moving? No. Marvellous. Good job. That is this lens. Now I'm going to put a set of glasses on you, like such. And I'm going to test separate lenses. And you let me know what looks better, 1 or 2. I'm testing to see if your probability of your prescription changes, okay? Good. So, I have this set of lenses here. And these are made specifically to test for prescription lenses. I am going to put them on you, okay? Just going to sit these right on top of your nose. And does that feel cozy or comfortable? I'm just going to move them around a bit. And does that feel cozy? Marvellous. So, in front of me I have 4 sets of lenses. Okay, we're going to be giving you an optometry exam. Good. Let me know what's better, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Which looks better? 1 Marvelous. So you lack 10 prescription. That's great. And are you feeling okay? Good. Your starting vision was at 20/20. Good. Let's test the other set of lens. Which looks better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? It's a bit more difficult. Let me put my hand close and move far away. And 1 without. Let me put my hand close and move far away. What would you say is better? 1 or 2? 1. Marvelous. So you lack a full prescription. Perfect. Look back at me. Any problems with your eyes so far? No? Marvelous. Great. Let's test another lens now. Let me know what looks better. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? No difference. Okay. And let's test with the same prescription, but with a lens flip. That is separate prescriptions of the same lens. So, what looks better? 1 or 2? Here's 1 or 2? 1. Okay. Look back at this one. What looks better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2. Okay, respective with that lens if you're talking about 2. That means that you're precisely on target. Great job. Yes. Let's move on to this lens now. What is better? 1 or 2? 1 2? 1 2? Let's get my hands close. And then let's remove. No difference. Okay, so that is exactly the same. Perfect. Look back at me. Good. So, I am going to give you another eye drop, but this one has a yellow tint. It's going to make your eyes quite large. Now I'm going to ask you to carefully sit still. And this is perfect. This is so I can see next to your eyes, okay? Keep your eyes open for a second, okay? Just for a second. I'm just going to keep this one open. Just going to. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you to blink. Yes, and blink. as if you're very tired. Yes, it almost feels as if you need to take a nap. Yes, that's perfect. What I'm going to do is I have a tool here, and it's going to add a little bit of air to your eyes to see if you react to it. Yes, it's very similar to another test, but it's going to assess to see if you have anything or an underlying condition going on. Marvelous. Just sit still. You will not feel this at all. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Other side now. Are you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And it looks like the readings on my machine were perfect. You are healthy. Good. And what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to assess if the sty has moved along with your eye, okay? With a quick measuring tool. Just sit still. I'm going to place this little part on your nose. Okay? So sit still right there. I'm just going to adjust a little bit of the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we have 8, 6, 7, 5. We might have a 3. Oh, and then 9. Okay, 8. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Just a little bit. Okay. And then let's see the diameter of the other part of the eye. We have roughly around 2. About a 2, 4. We have 6. And then all the way to 0. And then 1. 6, 0, 1. And now let's take a quick look once more, just a bit up close. Perfect. So it looks like the eye is absolutely recovering well. Okay, perfect. Just gonna take a quick look. Marvelous. So that looks like that's appearing to be quite well. Good job. You're doing fantastic. Now a bit of a reading assignment. I have a little hand here. And are you able to read the sign behind me? I see you're getting tired. I'll only test you on 3 separate letters, okay? Good. Are you able to see the first letter from where you are laying? Okay. And are you able to see the second line? Okay. What letter is this one right here? Tell me in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. That is the letter P for pineapple. Good job. Moving on to the third line. What letter is that right here? Perfect. That is the letter T. Great job for T. And now, the third letter, I'm going to make it a bit more difficult for you, okay? We're going to go down to the 9th line. Okay? And can you tell me what letter is that right there? It is a bit more difficult to see. What letter is that right there? Okay. That one is O for octopus. Yes. A little bit more difficult, I do assume, but your prescription seems to be 2020. I'm very proud of you. Good job. Okay. Next, I'm just going to be cleaning the eye and then letting you rest. Can you remove those glasses first? Just asking you to sit still. Just going to ask you to sit still. I'm just going to get the glasses off of you. Now I'm going to quickly apply a solution to the eye and a little bandage, and I'll let you rest, okay? thank you for allowing me to give you an eye exam. Good. So I'm going to first get a little solution here. This is a cleansing cloth, soft, specifically made for the eye. I'm going to get a little solution just to help cleanse the eye. It has iodine in it. Perfect for cleaning. I'm just going to take a little bit out and applying carefully. Good. Now I'm going to carefully apply that to the eye. Relax, please. Okay. Just look a little. Okay. Good. Now look at me. Great. I'm going to be applying a little bit of a bandage over the eye. Okay. So let's get a little bit. Okay, I have this. I'm just going to be applying that close to the eye right there. This should not block your vision. Okay, let's see right there. And okay, just sit still for a second, okay? Just going to carefully apply that right there perfectly to the eye. Okay, and then just going to put a bit of pressure. Good. And look at me. Great. Can you still see me with both of your eyes? Marvelous. I am going to do some finalized tests here. I'm going to do just a little bit of a sensory exam with this tool that causes you to move your muscles. I'm going to tap them next to your eyes and on your shoulders, okay? Good. Relax carefully. Good, once more. Good. Now relax carefully here. Good. Marvelous. And then here. Good. And then great. And then blue. Good. Great. I'm going to ask you to sit very still for this eyes. Just a little look right here to the center. Okay. I'm taking a quick examination, just a bit up close to look inside your eyes. They do say the eyes are like the windows to the souls. The back of the eye looks perfect in comparison to the front, so it looks like the center of that would be good. Taking a quick look, especially with the light, looks like it's functioning properly, especially with all the dynamics of the eye looking perfect and better than always. Great. So the orbitals are working perfect too, and that seems to be working properly. And now once more with the lens as well, just to get the quick look up close. As I do see, so it does appear to be exactly probable, especially with what happened. So perfect timing and perfect rehabilitation for the eye, so it looks good. Okay, great. So it looks like you're doing well. Now you may rest and relax. We will check on you in the morning to see how the eye is doing. Does that bandage feel okay? Okay. And you still can feel when I do apply pressure to the face, correct? Good. It looks like everything is a-okay. I'll let you relax and rest now. Thank you so much for allowing me to examine you through post-op. Yes, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. I will be back again to recheck your eyes in the morning, okay? Good. Have a good night. Yes.
My patient should be here any minute now for the fast eye exam. And there you are. Hello there, and welcome to the eye exam today. You're here for the fast and aggressive eye exam, yes? And it seems you're a little bit late, so we're gonna have to speed this up a little bit more than usual. Why were you late? You were so tired you couldn't even see the clock correctly. Well, have no fear. We're gonna examine your eyes with fast eye tests to see what helps put you to sleep. And what we're gonna do, can you just look at my finger while I tell you the instructions here? Good. What we're going to do is just test your eyes with light triggers, color exams, and visual tests to see what helps put you to sleep so you can actually improve your eye vision, okay? Okay, let's start. May I get a little bit closer to you? Good. I'm going to cover one eye. And what I want you to do, as we have to do these fast, can you look at the light for me with this one eye? Can you see it there? Good. And can you see the light down there? Good. And what about up here? Good. And what about right at the center? Good. Let me know when you can no longer see the light. Good. And what about now? Good. And what about now? Very good. So there you can't see the light. Can you see the light there? Nope. And what about there? Okay, good. I'm going to cover the other eye now as we have no time to waste. Okay, tell me, can you see the light right there? And what about here? What about above? And what about at the center? Okay, let me know, is light getting closer or farther away? Closer, and what about now? Farther away. Okay, let me know when you can no longer see the light. There. Okay, and what about here? There, and what about here? There. Okay, I'm going to trace this light outside of your eyes. Let me know if you can see the light at all. Can you see the light there? No, what about here? No, and what about there? Very good. Okay, quick question with these lights. Can you just follow the light? Try not to get distracted by my hand. Just follow the light. Don't get distracted by my hand. Keep following the light. Good. Good. Are you finding it difficult to focus at the light? It's okay if you are. Good. Keep looking at the light. Good. Good. And look at the center. Good. Okay. Now, really quick question here. I'm going to put the light away just for a couple of seconds. How many fingers am I holding up fast? That's 2. Okay. How many fingers am I holding up fast? 3. What about now? 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, 1, 2. Okay. We're just distracting your eyes to get them tired, as you may just be struggling falling asleep, so I just want you to focus on what I have here. I'm going to move my hands either closer to you or farther away. Let me know what they're doing, closer or farther. Closer, okay. Farther, what about now? Closer, and what about now? Closer. Okay. Now, just a peripheral vision test. Let me know when you can no longer see my hands in your visual field, okay? So the moment you can no longer see my hands move, I want you to say, then. Let's start. When can you no longer see my hands? Good. What about now? Great. What about now? Good. And what about now? Okay, let's do the opposite. Let me know when you can see my hands anywhere in your peripheral vision, in your visual field. Let's start. There. 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 Very good. Okay, can you just do a blink exercise with me? What I want you to do is just blink when I tell you to. I'm just going to examine the way that your eyes move when we do blink. And I'm checking to see if your pupils are dilating, okay? So let's start. Can you blink and open? Good, blink. Good, and open. Good, blink. And open. Okay, blink. And open. Okay, and let's continue again. Blink. And open. Blink. And open. Good. Blink. And open. Very good. Okay. Looks like your eyes are functioning well. And blinking actually does tire the eyes out, which seems to be working fabulously. Okay, I'm going to take a quick look inside your eyes with this otoscope here, okay? And I'm going to tell you just to look at my fingers when I wiggle. Okay. So I'm just going to take a quick look inside each of your eyes, but just look where my hand is wiggling, okay? So right there, just look right there. Just examining inside the eyeball. Just look where my finger is moving. Thank you. Okay, looks like the pupils are dilated correctly. Good. Okay, and look right there. Good. Keep focusing. Great. Let's try the other eye now. Same thing, just look at where my fingers are moving. So I'm just going to ask you just to relax. Let's focus right there. I'm just going to redness. Keep looking at my fingers. Good. We're looking right inside the eye. Good. Keep looking at my hand. Good. Keep focusing. We're almost done. Good. Great. Okay, good job. Looks like your pupils are looking well. Your retinas also look fabulous. I'm writing that down. Okay, we're going to jump into some color tests now, but before we do, we're going to go into a Snellen's chart test here. I'm going to point at a couple of letters, and I want you to tell me if you can read them or not. We're first going to start here, then move to behind me. So, really quickly, about a meter in front of you, what's the stop letter? Let me know. 3, 2, 1, that's E. Okay, let's go speed it up. Line 2, what's this first letter? 3, 2, 1, L. Okay, third letter, what's this letter? 3, 2, 1, P. What's this next letter? 3, 2, 1, H. Let's go all the way down to this line. What's this first letter? 3, 2, 1, D. And what about this third letter in 3, 2, 1, J? Okay, we're going to go all the way down to the bottom line here because we have no time to waste. What's this first letter here? Is it difficult to read? This one, 3, 2, 1, L. And the very last letter in the last line, what's this letter? 3, 2, 1, H. Okay, there are two squares in front of you. One of them is red and one of them is green. Which one am I circling, red or green? Let me know. 3, 2, 1, green. Very good. I'm going to move all the way behind here now. And I'm going to point. Let me know what letter this is. What letter is this one? Second line. 3, 2, 1, F. Okay, let's do this fast. What is this fourth line? What is this letter right there? 3, 2, 1, P. Okay, very good. Let's go all the way to line 6. What's this first letter in line 6? 3, 2, 1, E. Okay, and last letter in line 6. What is that? 3, 2, 1, P. Very good. We're going to go all the way to line 9. Any visual impact on that? Can you see that at all? Can you read that? What's this first letter in line 9? 3, 2, 1. That's L. A little bit difficult. And we're going to jump all the way down to line 11. What's this first one there? 3, 2, 1. Very difficult to read. That last letter on line 11 is P. Very good. I'm going to get up close to you now, and we're going to give you a color blindness test. First, I have these color panels here. I'm going to ask you, as fast as possible, identify what color each panel is. Are you ready to begin? Let's start. What color is this one? This one's like an orange. Very good. What color is this one? Like a yellow. Very good. What color is this one? Pink. Good. What color is this one? Good. And what color did this one make all of everything in front of you? It's blue. And what color are the lights behind me? They're yellow or green. Very good. Okay. What color does this one change your vision to? This one is pink. Very good. Can you still see my blue shirt? Okay, and my gloves are blue, or are they purple? Very good, they have changed. Okay, what color does this make your vision? I am a bit purple. What color are my gloves still? Blue, purple. And what color are the lights behind me? Yellow. Very good. And what about this filter? What color does this change your vision to? Like a teal or a green? Can you still see the green or yellow lights behind me with this one? Good. And last one here, this is the red panel. I'm going to tell you what it is immediately. Okay, and let me know, am I red? Okay, what color is the gloves? Purple or blue? Very good. I'm going to shine a light here. Let me know what color is the light with this red panel. It's about pink and a bit white at the center of the light. If I get closer, does that change at all? No, it's the same. And if I move the light away, does it change at all? No, it's the same, okay? Tell me when you can see the light in your visual field with the red light panel test. There. Okay, and what about over here? There. Okay, and what about from above? There. Okay, let me know, is light getting closer to you or farther away? Closer, and what about now? Farther away. Okay. Tell me, can you see how many fingers I'm holding up with this red panel? 2, 3, 2, 1. Very good. I'm going to remove that from your eyes, okay? Now, just a really quick test here. I'm going to ask you just carefully, just to continue with the color blindness test. I have several sets of pens in front of me. I'm going to ask you to identify the color as fast as possible. Then I'm going to compare some colors. What color is this pen? This one is yellow. Okay, what color is this pen? Green. And what color is this pen? 3, 2, 1. Green or teal. Very good. What about this one? 3, 2, 1. That's blue. What about this one? 3, 2, 1. Orange. Very good. 3, 2, and 1. What about this? This one's pink. Very good. 3, 2, 1. What about this one? This one's green. Very good. And 3, 2, 1. What about this one? This one is purple. Very good. I'm going to give you 2 pens. Which one is brighter? Okay. Here are 2 pens. And what color are these pens? They are 3, 2, 1. They are green. Which one's brighter? 1 or 2? 1 or 2. Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. 2. Very good. Let's try again. Here are the pens. This one's 1. This one's 2. The color is yellow. Which is brighter? 1 or 2? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. This one. Very good. Last chance. We're almost done. Look at these pens. What color are these pens? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. They're orange. And which one's brighter? 1 or 2? Which one's brighter? 1 or 2? 3, 2, and 1. Number 2. Very good. You're doing great. Now, just to continue on with your visual peripheral field test and a color test here, I have these color coordination cards, and we're going to test for color blindness or color partialness like I have. I'm going to show you the circle, and I'll outline the numbers, and you take a guess what the number is. Let's begin. Let's start. Here's panel 1. There's a circle here, and there's a number inside. What number is that? That's the first one, and that's the second. First and second, there's a number. What is it? 3, 2, and 1. That's 12. Let's try again. Okay, here is the panel. Here's the circle. There is the number. Can you see it? Here's the circle. Here's the number. What's that number? 3, 2, and 1. The number is 6. Let's try again. Here we go. This one is a line. Now, we're going to follow the line with your eyes. Let me know if you can see the line. Let's start. Follow my finger. We're going to go around the line and see visually the path. One more time. Follow the line with my finger, just like so. If you cannot see the colors, that's okay. Just follow the path. Good. Moving on, we've got 2 more. What number do you see? Here we go. There's the circle, and here is the shape. Here's the circle. There is the shape. One more time. There's the circle. This is the number. What number is that? 3, 2, 1. That's 7. Very good. Okay, and if you're someone who is color partial like myself, I'm going to do the most difficult one now. Here we go. Here is the last panel. There's the circle, and there is the shape. Here is the circle. Here's the number. What number could that be? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. Very good. That's 8. Good job. You did great. Last test here. We're going to do an eye exam, lens 1 or 2. Let me know what looks better, lens 1 or 2. Let's start. Here's lens 1. And there's lens 2. What looks better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2. 1 looks better. Very good. That's point. And last test, lens 1 or 2. Here's lens 1. There's lens 2. Any difference? Lens 1, lens 2, lens 1, and lens 2. What looks better? Lens 1 does. Lens 1. Very good. So, we have found out and changed your prescription based off of that. It is time for you to go now. I would say please go to the dark room and close your eyes just for about an hour to 8 hours and rest, and we're going to check your eyes again in the morning. It is my time though to leave because this was a fast and aggressive eye exam and you did it arrival late. So we're going to reanalyze your information and give you a new test result with a new glasses prescription at the end. Thank you so much for coming on by, and thank you for getting your eye exam today here at the clinic. Ciao. So, okay, it looks like the clinic is going to close very soon. Just finishing up some paperwork here, and oh, hello there, patient. Welcome to Dream City Eye Clinic. I am Dr. I. Are you here for results? A nurse sent you in. Are you here for an appointment? Okay, well, you do realize that we're about to close very soon, correct? You're not really sure what time it is. Can you see the clock? Okay, your vision might be there might be something wrong with your vision, so let's check it out. What's your name, darling? Is that spelled with an I or an E? Okay, yeah, it looks like you are about 2 hours late to your appointment, so let's see if we can check your vision very fast. It's going to be probably like a fast and aggressive eye exam. Are you okay with that? Very good. Well, we will begin as soon as possible because I gotta get home and watch some Netflix too. So, a little bit of hand sanitizer first. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. When did you notice that your eyes started becoming a little bit more dim or perhaps less vision? Okay, do you wear contacts or glasses? Okay, I'm gonna carefully touch around your eyes. You let me know how that feels. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit close. Do you feel that? Okay, do you feel that there around your eyes? Okay, I'm gonna put a bit of pressure. 3, 2, 1. Do you feel that? Very good. I'm gonna get some gloves on now. And we're gonna check your eyes as fast as possible, okay? And when was the last time that you felt like your vision was decent? Okay, have you not been sleeping? Yeah, I can tell you got some luxury baggage under your eyes. I'm just getting my gloves on. Very good. We are going to begin with a light exam. Do you have any sensitivity to light? Yeah, well, look. looks like you might because you got some beautiful, gorgeous luxury eye bags under your eyes, okay? Look at me. I'm gonna cover your eye carefully with my glove right there, okay? Is this your left or your right side that you see the light? Good. Tell me when you can see the light. Good. Tell me when you can see the light. Good. Tell me when you can see the light. Very good. Okay, other eye. I'm gonna cover your eye here. Tell me when you can see the light. Very good. Tell me when you can see the light. Good. Tell me when you can see the light. Very good. Okay. So I'm going to shine the light directly right into your eyes now. Let me know when it becomes the brightest, okay? I'm going to show you A, B, and C. You tell me if it's brightest at A, B, or C. Okay, here's A, here is B, here is C. Where was it brightest, A, B, or C? Good, it was brightest at B. Okay, I'm going to do this again, A, B, or C. A, B, C. Where is it brightest, A, B, or C? Very good, B. Once more, which is brightest, A, B, or C? Very good, it was B. Okay, so tell me, is this the center of your vision right here? Can you look at the light? Good, okay. Is this the center of your vision here? Very good. Is that the center of your vision? Okay, is that the center of your vision? And is that the center of your vision? Okay, let me know, is the light above me or below me? Okay, light above me or below me? Above me or below me? Below, above or below? Good, above or below? Good, okay. Now a little bit up close, okay? I'm gonna tell you to look at different areas very fast, okay? Look at my nose, look at the light, look at my eye, look at the light, nose, eye, light, eye, nose, light. Other way, take a look at the light, look at my nose, look at the light, look at my nose, look right at my forehead, look at my nose, and look at the light. Very good, you're doing very good. Okay, now quickly follow the light for me. Just follow the light. Good, 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 good. Okay, follow the light. Good, 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 good. Follow the light. Good, 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 good. Follow the light. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're gonna just do a couple sets of light following tests. Okay, follow the light. We're gonna draw a little snake. Follow the light. Good. Follow the light. Good. Good, good, good. All the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Very good. Now tell me, do you see two lights when I shine it directly into your eyes? Yes or no? Good, you do. Is the light above or below? Very good, that's the refraction of the light. Now let me know, is light above or below now? Above or below? Let me know in 3, 2, 1, good. Above or below? 3, 2, 1, good. Below? Above or below? 3, 2, 1, above. Very good. Okay, very good. We're just going to do a quick test just to get your eyes ready for every type of exam that we're going to do after this, okay? So let me know very carefully, how many fingers am I holding up here? Good. How many fingers am I holding up here? Okay, good. How many hands do I have up? 2. Very good. Okay, which hand is behind me? Very good. Which hand is behind me? Good, okay. Is this hand close to you or far away from you? Good. Close to you, far away from you. Good. Close to you, far away from you. Good. Close to you, far away from you. Very good, okay. I'm just going to carefully just test your eyes. I'm going to get a little bit close, a little bit fast. Very good, okay. Good. We're just going to test the way that your eyes react to movement. Good, okay, a little bit faster now. Good, looks like your eyes are totally focusing perfectly. Okay, a little bit close, good, a little bit close, okay. Very good, we can proceed now. Thank you so much for letting me do that. I'm going to test your eye with different types of light tests. And one of these lights is purple, one of these lights is blue. Let me know when the lights intersect and make a crisscross. Are you ready? Let's begin. When do the lights intersect? Let me know when. Good, let me know when the lights intersect. Let me know when. Good, let me know when. Good, let me know when. Good, okay. Now, do they intersect above or below? Good, above or below. Good, above or below. Good, above or below. Good, above or below. Good, and above or below. Very good. Now, which light is closest to you, blue or purple? Let me know in 3, 2, 1. Good, blue. Which is closest to you, blue or purple? 3, 2, 1. Purple. Okay, which one's brighter, blue or purple? 3, 2, 1. Which one's brightest, blue or purple? 3, 2, 1. Purple. Okay, I'm going to use a different light now. We have blue and we have green. Light out. Okay, let me know. Which light do you see first, green or blue? Let's begin. Green, very good. Green or blue? Which one do you see? Good, blue. Green or blue? Good, green, green or blue? Blue, okay, green or blue? Green, very good, okay. Now which side is the blue light on, right or left? Very good. Which side is the green light on, right or left? Okay, which light is brighter, green or blue right now? Good, green. Which side is brighter, green or blue? Good, blue. Which light is closest, green or blue? Good, green. Which light is closest, green or blue? Blue, very good. Okay, look at the green light for me. Follow it up here. Okay, and don't get distracted by the blue light. Look at the green light. Don't get distracted by the blue light. Okay, I'm telling that your eyes are getting a little bit tired. Okay, now look at the blue light. Don't get distracted by the green light. Look at the blue light. Don't get distracted by the green light. Look at the blue light. Don't get distracted by the green light. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you a series of questions with this Snellen's chart that is right behind me. Are you ready? I'm going to point to a letter. I want you to read that letter out to me. Are you ready to begin? Good. What letter is that right there? What letter is that right there? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. That is E. Very good. Okay. Now what about the ones below? What letter are these? What letter is this right there? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. That is very good. P. Very good. Okay. Going on to the third line here. Can you tell me what the first letter on the third line is? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. That is T. Very good. Okay. I'm going to point to a random letter. Can you read that right there? What letter is that I'm pointing at directly? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. That is E. Very good. Okay. What color is the top line that is right there? What color is that top line? That is green. Very good. What color is the second line below? Right there. What color is that? That is blue. Good. Okay. What color is this right there? That is green. Very good. And what color is this line right at the bottom? That is red. Very good. Okay. I'm going to carefully just scan over your eyes. So we're just going to do very good. And one more time. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to use one of the machines here, and we're going to carefully test. It's called a glaucoma test. We're going to blow a little bit of air into your eye. You'll let me know if you feel it, okay? So what you're going to hear is you're going to hear a little click. Okay, I'm going to put this right next to your eye, okay? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. Did you feel that? Good. Other eye. Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Did you feel that? Very good. It looks like your eyes are looking very good from there. Okay, now I'm going to add an eye drop to your eye, and we're going to look deep inside of your eye, okay? As fast as we possibly can, because I'm trying to get home and watch a little bit of Netflix. Okay, look up. And blink, blink, blink. Good. Other eye, please. Look up. And blink, blink, blink. Good. Okay, now do this for me. Blink, blink, blink. Good. Other eye, blink, blink, blink. Good. Now, in the beginning, blink, blink, blink. Very good. This is going perfectly. Okay. I'm going to add a lens over your eye. You let me know what this lens does to your eye. Let's begin. I'm just going to carefully add a lens over your eye. Okay. And what did this lens do? Let me know in 3, 2, and 1. Very good. It's giving a kaleidoscope effect. Very good. You're doing great. Okay. Now I'm going to add a different lens over here. You let me know what this lens does. Okay. Let me know, what does this lens do? What do you see? Very good. Everything is red. Okay. Can you still see my hand? Can you still see my hand? Can you still see my hand? And can you still see my hand? Very good. Okay, now I'm going to put a lens over your eye. And you let me know which is better, 1 or 2. We got to speed this up, okay? So let's give you a little prescription here. I'm going to put these glasses on you. Very good. Now you let me know which is better, lens 1 or 2. I'm going to show you these 2 lenses, okay? So, you let me know which is better, lens 1 or 2. This one is 1. This one is 2. This one is 1. This one is 2. This one is 1. This one is 2. Which is better, 1 or 2? Very good. 1 is better. Amazing. That means your prescription is half, 3.5. Okay. Which is better? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, or 2. Which is better? 1 is better. Very good. That is a 1.25. Okay. Now let me know which is better. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Which is better, 1 or 2? This is 1, this is 2. Okay, 1 is better again. Very good. That is 0.8. Okay. Now let me know which is better. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. And this is 2. Which is better, 1 or 2? Very good. 1. So your prescription is at a negative 3.5. Convex, and then concave, it is at negative 1.5. Okay, which is better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? A lot of people think that these look exactly the same. Very good. 1 looks better or 2 looks better? Hard to tell. Let's flip them. Okay, let me know which looks better now. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. And this is 2. Which looks better, 1 or 2? too. Okay, so let me get the glasses off of you now. It looks like your prescription is now changed. Let's remove that from you. So your prescription is now a negative 3.5, and you may have a slight astigmatism. Let's write that down. Good. Now I'm going to carefully give you a point test. Okay, I'm going to show you this ruler right here that's in front of me. This is point A. This is point B. Let me know which point I point at, point A or point B. Are you ready? Let's begin. Okay, is that point A or point B? Good, that's point A. Let me know when I hit it now. Point A or point B? Good, point A. Point A or point B? Good, point B. Very good, you did great. We're going to reset this now. We're going to make it a little bit more difficult. This is point A, this is point B, this is point C. Let me know which one we are at, point A, B, or C, okay? Now, where is up here? Point A, B, or C? Very good, that's point C. Let's reset. Good, point A, B, or C? Very good, point A. Point A, B, or C? Good, C. Point A, B, or C? Good, B. Very good. So, it looks like your eyes are doing phenomenal. It looks like your prescription did change from the last time that you were here. So we're going to carefully write that down right there. It looks like what's happened is that your prescription is fine-tuned, perfect to an absolutely brand new test here. Okay, I'm going to measure your eyes right at the center very carefully. Just sit still. We're going to carefully measure where the center of your eyes are. Let's go right there. Going to do about a 3.8, 3.25, right there, about a 5.54. And then if we skip that to the center, we're going to be right at the center right there, so about a 3.328. And then we're going to be at about a 5.67, nearly next to 6 for that. Okay, and then stand still one more time. We're going to push that all the way to the 10, so I'm going to put you at a 5.543. 5.543 for the distance for that. And that's just measured to pupils for the dilating of the iris, which will be right at the center for your glasses. And to be honest, it looks like everything is going swimmingly and well for you. Your glasses are good. We'll have them sent in the next 3 business days where you'll come back and try on new glasses. Are you okay with that? Very good. Okay, so I'm going to send you home with a pair of sunglasses. Get them right before you leave the door. And if you have maybe like a friend, a parent, a guardian to come pick you up, to come get you because your eyes are a little bit tired, please go get them to come pick you up. And thank you for coming to the clinic today. Thank you so much for coming on by. Yes, it's time for me to close the clinic now though. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for coming for your fast and aggressive eye exam. I really appreciate that you spent your time here today with me. And have a great rest of your day. And good night. Cheers. Bye. Okay. I'm going to tell my nurse to never let people in past a certain time because I